that the victim, which is one of the children, made an outcry at school, which is one of the children, made an outcry at school of abuse while at home. R1 said that victim 2 was found to have a large welt on his left upper thigh as a result of being struck by his mother. As a result of being struck by his mother. His sister goes to the same school. That his sister goes to the same school. She was also interviewed by school staff. And she was also interviewed by school staff. It was discovered that victim 1 had bruising on both inner thighs and also had a burn mark inner thighs and also had a burn mark that she said was from a steam iron. That she said was from a steam iron. That when asked how she was injured, victim 1 said that she fell off her bike. Victim 1 said that she fell off her bike. Injuries were not consistent with falling off the bike. Were not consistent with inner thighs and also had a burn mark that she said was from a steam iron. That she said was from a steam iron.
To the Court of Justice. Welcome to the Court of Justice.
Court is calling 2022 CR. Court is calling 2022 State of Texas versus Anna Ramirez. State of Texas versus Anna Ramirez. Parties approach. Can I have the parties for the record, please? And announce for the record, please.
Michael Billiard, safe.
And are you Miss Ramirez? And are you Miss Ramirez? So were there pretrial motions heard on this case? So were there pretrial motions heard on this case? Then why is the box checked that I'm giving her permission to appeal? Then why is the box checked that I'm giving her permission to appeal? All right. So if you all want to fill out a new trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal, document is over on the box on the side. Document is over on the box on the side. On July 7th, you applied for deferred adjudication. You applied for deferred adjudication agreement. Punishment is to be assessed at 4 years, and punishment is to be assessed as remaining silent on your application for deferred adjudication. On your application for deferred adjudication. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? Any objections to the PSI report, State? Any objections to the PSI report, State? Defense? Yes.
Just a few factual corrections. My client has had a psychological through CPS. My client has had a psychological through CPS. Did she have completed some college? Did she have completed some college? Her income was a little bit more than stated at 3,800. Her income was a little bit more than stated at 3,800. And then her primary language is Spanish, secondary is English. Other than that, no other on the record.
All right, Ms. Ramirez, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Ramirez, can you raise your hand? The testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth. The testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Make sure you keep your voice. You can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice by your counsel that I've just been informed by your counsel that English is not your first language. It's Spanish. Is that correct? All right. So you don't need an interpreter. All right. Thank you. So you don't need an interpreter. The state is silent. So all right. The state is silent. So defense.
We would ask that you grant this time. We would ask that you grant Ms. Ramirez after reading over the PSI. We just want to highlight PSI. We just want to highlight a couple of pieces of information. Her CPS status more about 18. Her CPS status she has completed several courses. She has completed several courses. The topics listed in there to include family violence, education, family violence, domestic violence education. She has also been ongoing. She has also been ongoing. She was going through Mr. Carlos Castillo. She was going through Mr. until just the last July. Until just the last July. You were supposed to start trial or any other time. We didn't schedule her any other sessions with him, so she went on her own sessions with him. So she went on her own that was provided for her insurance.
Everyone, please make sure you whisper. Everyone, please make sure you whisper.
She is still continuing, and so she is still continuing. Continuing counseling, proactive, really to try to understand how her made the children even specifically the children even specifically. And she'll forward in the PSI, it does say in the PSI, it does say that we also just wanted to clarify that they had. We also just wanted to clarify that hospitalization of the photos. There was no hospitalization. In addition to that, Your Honor, we just wanted to also highlight that. We just wanted to also highlight PSI. Although PSI specifics, one side of the story specifics of one. There was also no mention in there about. There was also no mention in there about stating that the injuries did seem from Evelyn, did seem from Evelyn and not with the bike, as well as not Evelyn did not, as well as Evelyn did not make about what stated specifically probed about what completely different version of the events. Had given in any event, Your Honor, my client is working. In any event, Your Honor, my client is working. She would like to have a trial to go to CPS. We do have a trial in her CPS, and so she is asking, and so she is asking for her children's to be terminated, but she would like the opportunity to work probation, but she would like the opportunity of services, get continued services.
Okay, so this is what the court is trying to understand. So this is what the court is trying to understand. According to the stipulations, and this is what you stipulated to, and this is what you stipulated to, it says that the victim, which is one of the children, made an outcry at school, which is one of the children, made an outcry at school of abuse. While at home, said that victim 2 was found to have a large welt on his left upper thigh as a result of being struck by his mother. As a result of being struck by his mother. His sister goes to the same school. That his sister goes to the same school. She was also interviewed by school staff. And she was also interviewed by school staff. It was discovered that victim 1 had bruising on both inner thighs and also had a burn mark inner thighs and also had a burn mark that she said was from a steam iron. That she said was from a steam iron. When asked how she was injured, victim 1 said when asked how she was injured, victim 1 said that she fell off her bike. Injuries were not consistent with falling off the bike. Were not consistent with falling off the bike. R1 said that victim was asked how she got the burn mark. R1 said that victim was asked how she got the burn mark. R1 stated that her mother told her to unplug and put away a still hot steam iron, and she put away a still hot steam iron, and she accidentally dropped it on her leg, causing the stated burn. So, are you saying that you didn't cause any of these injuries to the children? You didn't cause any of these injuries to the children? I want to talk about the welt mark from the other child. About the welt mark. Yes, from the other child. Yes.
So on Defens, when I asked him what were they referring to, all he did was just that he had on, and all you saw was no, that he had on, and all you saw was no.
So are you saying you didn't do it? So are you saying you didn't do it? All right, because and then on the PSI report on page 4, Torres stated Ethan spoke of being in a closet for hours at a time. He feared of what would happen if he came out. He feared of what would happen if he came out. And hungry. He stated some of his siblings would check on him, and he stated some of his siblings would check on him and play with him. His mother choked him off the ground for losing his church book and slapping him for losing his church book and slapping him. He spoke of being hungry and his mother not feeding him. He spoke of being hungry and his mother not feeding him. So if
the question no defendant wants to hear. If none of this happened, why plead guilty? In one sentence, the judge puts the entire defense on the spot. A guilty plea is supposed to reflect acceptance of responsibility at a denial of the conduct behind it. The courtroom suddenly falls silent because everyone knows the answer could determine her future.
So if none of this is true, why did you enter a plea? Why not go to a jury trial? Why did you enter a plea? Why not go to a jury trial?
Because of that we had attorneys that we had attorney advice.
No. Do you want a jury trial? We'll give you one today. No, we have a jury trial. We'll give you one today. That'll be here at 1:30. You want a jury trial? That'll be here at 1:30. That's either yes or no. That's either yes or no.
No, yeah.
All right. Is there anything else from either side? All right. Is there anything else from either side? All right. All right. And defense, do you feel that your client's entering into this plea bargain agreement was voluntary? And Miss Ramirez, was anything offered to you other than the plea bargain agreement? Anything offered to you other than the plea bargain agreement? All right. All right. If there is nothing else for either side, if there is nothing else for either side, the court is going to deny the application, find you guilty. The court is going to deny the application, find you guilty. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. The court will sentence you to $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. And the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. And the court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. I'm going to show you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Certification of defendant's rights to appeal. This is a plea bargain agreement because I followed your plea bargain agreement because I followed your plea bargain agreement because you waived your right to appeal. You do not have the court's permission to appeal. An affirmative finding of family violence. You're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you possess any weapons or ammunition, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Judge.
All right. So we're